happy to have Logan Cooley joining us now here on NHL Tonight. He's in Minnesota doing a camp at Mariucci Arena where, Logan, you were earlier thinking that you'd be returning for another year to play college hockey at Minnesota, but recently decided that you are ready to go pro, signing your entry-level contract last week with the Coyotes. So congratulations on the deal, but I got to ask, what changed your mind?
Yeah, well, thank you. I appreciate that. There was a lot that went into it, honestly. It was a busy summer with that part of, deciding to stay another year at school or decide to turn pro. So, I mean, for me, both were great options. But, after saying I was going to go back, it was kind of unfortunate the way it kind of turned out. Didn't want to, put Minnesota in a tough spot. But just thinking, I thought it was the best fit to turn pro. I'm super excited what the Coyotes are doing right now with their organization, and obviously the pickups they had at the deadline there, and we're going in the right direction. I'm glad to be a part of it.
Well, Logan, congrats again. I think it's an awesome decision either way. It's no lose. I went through it a little bit after my junior year, and I just remember I signed with LA after my senior year. I ended up going back to school, but they don't let you off the hook. They keep asking you. I just think it's impressive. Like, did anything or did anybody help kind of persuade you where it was time to start your dream that you've always had to enter into the NHL? I mean, you obviously had great success in college, and it is hard leaving. I couldn't do it, but this is your main goal. And was there anyone that kind of nudged you over the edge where you got real excited and decided to sign?
No one really particular. Obviously, my family, friends, my agents have, supported me whether I was going to go back to school or, decide to turn pro. I honestly think it just came down to me and kind of what I was feeling. And honestly, deep down, I was just excited to, get going with the Coyotes, start my pro career. And, like I said, I felt ready. I felt, wanting to help that team win games and do everything I can to, get this team on the right track.
Well, you were such a star in your college career, and it's going to be kind of interesting because, Mullet Arena is also a kind of college environment down there. They've got the mullet magic, the mullet mania, they called it, and the team was actually very impressive on home ice specifically this past year. So what are your expectations for going and playing in an arena that's actually half the size of Mariucci Arena where you played your college career?
Yeah, I'm sure it's going to be a little different. Playing in front of 10,000 to, 5,000 or whatever it is there. But honestly, it's not really a big deal. I'm just, looking forward to playing. I heard it's an unbelievable atmosphere, and, I heard the ice is really good there too. So I'm just going there and doing whatever I can to, help this team win games. And, I'm really looking forward to playing in that rink too. College atmosphere is one of the best, you could have. And, I'm excited about it.
Yeah, are they going to let you transfer any credits? Are you going to enroll or? No.
No, I'm not too really worried about school right now.
No, focus on hockey. So you're a Pittsburgh kid. There's a lot of Pittsburgh kids coming out and making the NHL. I got to know a few of them. I played with JT Miller in New York a little bit. I played with Vince Trocheck in Florida. Now, have you been able to skate with them? Have you been able to train with them, kind of pick their brain on what pro hockey's all about?
Yeah, for sure. I've been skating with them all summer. It's fun to compete against them. Obviously, JT Miller is a guy that put up 99 points in the NHL, and just learning little details from him. Like, for example, like the one-timer I was talking, he was giving me little tricks about that. So it's definitely pretty special to have those guys in Pittsburgh and to be able to learn from, one of the best guys to play in the NHL. And, obviously John Gibson out there telling me different spots of, kind of where to shoot on goalie. So it's been a blast, and, I've learned a lot from them.
I know you also had Sidney Crosby as an early mentor as part of growing up in that area with kind of the camps that Sid runs out there as well. But in some articles I was reading, it came up that you're a Pittsburgh guy, but you're a Capitals fan. At least you were growing up. How do you explain this?
Jeez, I don't know if I could even explain it. I was a big Alexander Ovechkin fan. I loved the way he, played the game. I thought it was pretty funny. And, obviously he just sits on the power play and waits for the puck to come to him. So, I don't know. I was, pretty excited when they won the Cup in 2018. And, I don't know exactly where it started, but I was just a huge Cavs fan. they had so many great players come through that organization, and they were just so much fun to watch, and I loved watching them growing up.
So I haven't looked up the schedule for the Yotes this year, but is that a date you're going to circle when you get to play against Alex Ovechkin, your childhood hero?
Definitely. I might be a little starstruck a little bit. But, yeah, I'm super fired up to be able to play against, him. He's, one of the greatest goal scorers to, ever played this game. So it would be truly special to, play against him one day.
What are you most looking forward to about starting your NHL career? I mean, obviously, this is something that you've thought about your whole life. It's a goal that you've set out for yourself from day one. But, I'm sure you've had some time to think about what it might be like, some of the challenges. What are you most looking forward to?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, with the Coyotes, they're a super young group. So, I'm really looking forward to just getting acclimated with them and just to get in their system. I think just, learning from guys like Keller and, Schmaltz. Obviously they have some high-end guys there, and I'm really looking forward to being able to chance to play with them and continue to learn. Obviously, I'm still a young kid entering the league, so I'm really looking forward to just getting started with them and learning as much as I can from like the guys I said, and obviously the coaching staff also.
Well, we can't wait to see you on the ice in a Yotes uniform, that mullet magic taking full effect, I'm sure. And also, by the way, I'm being told by our great researcher, Ben, that December 4th is going to be your first game against Alex Ovechkin. Assuming everyone's healthy and everything, that'll be the date the Coyotes play the Capitals for the first time this season. So you can go ahead and circle it on your calendar right now.
Yeah, for sure.
Thanks so much for the time here today. Good luck with the hockey camp and the rest of what is now a short off season. We'll talk to you soon.
Congrats.
Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it.